What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we are back with part 2 of our NF song bracket. If you just got confused, you're like, hold up, what you mean part 2? We are doing a 64 song bracket full of NF songs determining what is Nate's best song. So if you didn't see part 1, be sure to go watch that, then come back to this. Because right now we're already down to 32 songs. So you definitely want to go see all 64 that I was trying to choose between, and then come back to this one. And here is a picture of the bracket just so you don't forget, so you remember what battles are about to happen. But without further ado, let's dive into our first matchup, which is 10 Feet Down versus Change. I am an absolute sucker for both of these songs. 10 Feet Down is a beautiful song. Change, however, it outweighs 10 Feet Down to me. It's a hard choice, but if you remember from the verse video, Change is a top 5 song for me. Change advances. Now we have got two of his best hype songs facing off. We have got No from Perception versus Statement from Therapy Session. This is a toughie. I can't lie, but I've already made up my mind. Honestly, before I even clicked it, I made up my mind. As much as I love No, it's got to go to Statement. Our next matchup, we have If You Want Love versus Like This. This isn't really hard for me to decide. I really do enjoy Like This, but If You Want Love is definitely the better song. And now we've got Story versus I Can Feel It. This kind of suffers from the same thing the last matchup we just had. I love I Can Feel It. It did beat out its last opponent, but Story, like I said, we saw Nate do something we've never seen him do before. He had me completely immersed in this story. It felt like a movie. Story wins. All right, so it was bound to happen considering I got two pretty easy ones back to back. We've got My Life versus Trauma. They're two completely different songs, but I honestly feel stuck dead in the middle. If I was watching somebody else record this video, I wouldn't be mad either way they went. I'm literally sitting here trying to figure it out. I don't know. It's like, it really would depend on the mood. Like, Trauma is a beautiful song, but My Life is just such a dope track. I have to trust my instinct here. I cherish Trauma. I love Trauma, but I have to do My Life. Now we're back with two more hype songs. We've got No Name versus When I Grow Up. This is a pretty easy decision for me. If you remember from the last one, I was talking about how good No Name is to me. How I think this is like when NF was really in his bag, like near the top of his game. I do prefer No Name versus When I Grow Up, but you can't go wrong either way. Now we've got a pretty easy matchup, Mama versus Breathe. Not going to even dive it super into it. Mama wins. I love Breathe though. Don't sleep. Oh! Outro versus Hope, bro. Not this soon. Outro deserves to go so much further. But Hope does too. I've got to give it to Hope. It's a great song, but just especially because that last part, 30 years of searching, 30 years of running, 30 years of hurting, all that, that's crazy. But outro's so good. I'm doing Hope. I just need to move on so I don't think about it anymore. I love you, Outro. I'm sorry, but Hope has to win this. Moving on to the other side of the bracket, we have Mansion versus Remember This. These are both really good songs. However, it's really not that hard of a debate for me. I'm still going Mansion here. Mansion is a really great NF song. Super deep. I think one of the deepest we've had from Nate. Love Mansion. Another easy decision. Careful versus How Could You Leave Us. My NF stands out there. Come on. How Could You Leave Us? Easy. I feel like we've gotten easier matchups in the round of 32 than we did in the round of 64. How does that even make sense? Intro 3 versus Pandemonium. Intro 3, I don't even have to think twice about it. Why versus The Search? Both fantastic songs. I really don't have to think twice about it though. The Search. We're going to get through these easy ones. I don't want this video to be super long. Let's just do this. My Stress versus Dream. Oh, that one, that smacked me. Do you hear how like unconfident I got right there? Oh, My Stress versus Dreams, bro. I have to. Dreams all the way. My Stress is great. I hate to see it leave this early, bro, but Dreams is perfect. Next up, Drifting versus Running. Devin, if you watch this video, I really want to know what you pick because I know you love Drifting. Like, that's one of your favorite NF songs. But if you don't pick Running, you're wrong. I'm sorry. Running wins. Now we've got Leave Me Alone versus I Just Want to Know. Oh, this is tough, bro. My heart says I Just Want to Know. But my gut is also like, Leave Me Alone is a better song. Yeah, we'll do Leave Me Alone. We'll do it. All right. So our last matchup before we get into the Sweet 16, we'll call it. We'll just take the same terms from the March Madness bracket. Why not? We've got Nate versus Therapy Session. I'm definitely going to ruffle some feathers here, boys. We are coming in with a steamy hot take. They're both fantastic songs, guys, but Nate is better than Therapy Session. Say what you want to me. I don't care. Nate wins. Thank you. All right, so this is how the bracket is looking right now. We are down to 16 songs. Let's just keep it grooving, baby. Next up, we have got Change versus Statement. This hurts me because I love Statement, but Change moves on. It's peak NF, man. I relate to this song probably more than any other song he's released besides Running. Change is great. Let's get it. If you want Love versus Story, oh man, this is another one of those matchups where either way you went, I would be okay. But I do lean more towards Story. He really just blew me away with that. I wasn't sure what to expect with Story, and look what we got. I have to go Story. Next up, My Life versus No Name. Both great songs. I know I say that every time, but No Name wins. It's probably, off the top of my head, it's probably my favorite NF hype song. Then we've got Mama versus Hope, and my heart just sank all the way down to my pinky toe because this breaks my heart. Hope is fantastic, but Mama's fantastic. I have to look at the songs as a whole, and I think Mama is the better song. This might be a hot take. I don't know, but I have to pick Mama. To the other side of the bracket we go. We've got two oldies, two great ones. Mansion versus How Could You Leave Us. I would be fine either way you went on this one too, but for me, it's got to be How Could You Leave Us. That song, it will give you goosebumps every time. It can make you cry every time. It's a great song, but also terrible. Like, you know what I'm saying. Intro 3 versus The Search. I'm coming back with some more steamy hot takes. I have Intro 3 over The Search. I feel like that's a hot take. I know a lot of people like love The Search, and I'm one of them. I do. It's a great song. But Intro 3, that it's just another track that I constantly get goosebumps for. I do believe I said it in the first one. I prefer the songs where Nate is getting super vulnerable, where his writing is very vulnerable. The deep tracks. That's what I really love from Nate. As much as I love The Search, Intro 3 it wins. Oh, no. Oh no. Dreams versus Running, bro. I can't pick this, guys. I can't. This matchup wasn't supposed to happen yet. It's the Sweet 16. Oh no. Oh no. This breaks my heart. I want everyone to know right now. My heart is shattered into a million pieces. I'm picking Running, but just know I'm heartbroken right now. Leave Me Alone versus Nate. Yeah, thank you. I deserve an easy one after that. Nate wins. That is a dirty, rotten shame. I am so upset right now. We're now in the Elite 8. Things are getting difficult. First matchup, Change versus Story. This will probably be the easiest matchup of the Elite 8. I can't remember everything if I'm being honest. I do prefer Change over Story. As much as I've raved about Story over and over, I don't think y'all realize how much I love Change and how great of a song that is. Next, No Name versus Mama. My heart says Mama, but like my people-pleasing side of me wants to say No Name, so there's at least one hype song in the Final Four. But I'm picking Mama. Sorry, y'all. To the other side, How Could You Leave Us versus Intro 3. This is where How Could You Leave Us parts ways with us. Like I said, great song. Such a heartfelt song. Easily his most emotional track. But Intro 3, it's peak NF, man. Intro 3 wins. Next, Running versus Nate. Oh yeah, we're here. See, I'm okay with these matchups now. We're talking about the Elite 8 moving into the Final 4. Running versus Nate. I love you, Nate. But Running wins. We are now in the Final 4, ladies and gentlemen. This is your Final 4. Change, Mama, Intro 3, and Running. and I honestly wouldn't have it any other way. First matchup, let's do Change versus Mama. This is a hard one, obviously, but I'm gonna have to pick Change. There was a side of me that said Mama, but then I also realized that I've just had such a long time to listen to Change and how many times I've played Change over and over and over. But when I think about how much that song is meant to me, how I've literally cried at the show when he performs Change, it's a track that means so, so much to me. I think it's one of his best songs. Mama is great, don't get me wrong. I mean, obviously, it made it this far, but I'm going with Change. Our final matchup before the championship, ladies and gentlemen. Intro 3 versus Running. This could very well be the championship matchup right here. I have to go Running, but if you picked Intro 3, I wouldn't blame you even a little bit. Both fantastic songs. And with our championship, Change versus Running. This is crazy. I have to go in with that same mindset I just had for Change versus Mama, but I love Running more than Mama. Literally the first time I heard Running, I said that was the best song from Hope. And you can literally watch my reaction. I posted it. Running is fantastic. Oh man. I have to pick Running over Change. If you went the other way, I can respect that too. But for me, ladies and gentlemen, Running has won the bracket. Running is NF's best song. Let me know what you guys thought. How similar would your bracket look to mine? What is your favorite NF song? As a matter of fact, give me your top 5 NF songs in the comments. And am I right? Give me a W or a L, as well as your top 5 NF songs. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm probably going to do this with other artists. I'd really like to do this with like Andy Mineo, What Up RG, John Keefe. I'd really like to do this with other guys. So let me know what you guys thought. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I really do appreciate you, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.